What's good? It's Chigozy. Tuesday, January 21st, 2020. Look at this ripe date numerology for blood sacrifice, killing, rituals from this one world order. Blood sacrifice equals 121, sacrifice equals 62, kill equals 44, execution 44, kill equals 26, day with 26 life lesson number. And it could be some Saturnian sacrifice because Saturn equals 21 and 42. Thelema 44. 8 also number connects to death as well. This is a very good day for some deaths to be on the front page. You'll probably have a whole section of death. There'll be celebrity deaths. There could be some mass tragedies. But one more time, I'm going to write it out now. We'll go to the propaganda. Sacrifice 1, or sacrifice 62. Blood sacrifice equals 121. Understand that this is the pattern that this gang uses to concoct their news by the numbers. And again, kill 44, execution 44, kill 26. I'll write out just kill only, just so you can see the 44, 26. K is the 11th letter. You don't need to reduce it because it's a master number. So reducing everything else, leaving K11, 26. So we'll go on CNN. They might not talk about any of this at all, They've been talking about so much other crap lately, the same recycled narratives. But again, it's only noon. The historic gravity. History equals 42. They have 42 numerology talking about history. History 42. Historic 42. Or history 42. Historic gravity of a president on trial. Or gravity, like how grave the situation is. Biden's elevator moment may be as good as a New York Times endorsement. Elevator has the same gematria as death. 118, 46 like sacrifice. So there might be a little reason they're doing that. Could be some death foreshadowing. 100% of homeless workers here can afford their own homes within months. I know home a lot is by the numbers 41. Home equals 41, the 13th prime. Don't forget that today is 21/1. 211 is the 47th prime number. They're going to do some 47 rituals, but I just really like the death connection. It's 2020, death 20. We get the blood sacrifice number 121 on date with 62 in numerology. It's just a matter of time. We're going to see some celebrity death today if we haven't already. 234 video, that plus its reflection 666. 925. Let's keep going through. So we're probably early. That's good. It's good we're early. We're early, and then it'll come true, and you'll see. She is not your slave. 10 star reveals what was said. Slave equals 31, 59, stuff like that. But here we get 42, date numerology. Slavery 42. Nigger 42. They're talking about slaves. Negro 22 as well. Black people 44. That pattern could be around too. But they're talking about that on the front page. And they with 42 numerology talking about slaves. I'm not sure why they updated it at 7. 46, 62, 63. Sacrifice equals 46 and 62. Could be some other reason why they're doing that, but it's a pairing right there. 4:10 a.m. 41 to 13th prime, January 19th. 15-second video. I barely even wanted to play it before I got copyright strike, but I just wanted to see the video length. 2-minute 11-second video. 211 the 47th prime. Today is 21/1. That's not why they have the video there. I don't think they're connected to the date, but it just reminding you today is the 21st, so they can do that. Celtics guard has crossed the threshold in NBA stardom. What pattern have we been talking about with the Celtics? Boston equals 22. They play what? Basketball, 22. And here we get Boston Celtics right here on the front page, CNN, distraction, on day with 22 numerology. All the time. The U.S. cannot afford another 10 years of Citizens United. I don't even know what Citizens United is. If it's a PSYOP, a controlled opposition. I mean, it's just crap. The U.S. can afford anything. It just spends all its money in war and propaganda. Obviously not trying to unite any citizens. Why would it want to unite its citizens? if the whole thing is divide and conquer, you know, united we stand, divided we fall. They're all about dividing people. They use the word united because they're just paying a tribute to this. United equals 73-28, like Mason. They're the Mason states. The Mason states of Soviet Russia, the Mason states of America. They're run by the Freemasons. Remember this? Obama. What did I say first off? We said today is going to have what? Well, as we're going down the propaganda, we said nigger 42, Negro 22. We could see this type of stuff in the media. Negro 32, like Obama, like Barack Obama. And what do we get? We get Barack Obama right here on the front page propaganda. This picture again, this ritual with this boy touching his head. I mean, guys, why do you think they're doing this? This is ritual. These people are into biblical rituals. They're into other occult, esoteric things. And they do these types of things all the time in the media. This is not just an accident. How White House photographers have shaped the image of the president. They did not have to start off with this photo. Are you understanding? There's been how many presidents? We're on 45, but it's been 44. So there's been 44 people to be president. Here's number 44 right here, but he's the 43rd person. And look at this. Today I date with. So again, they could have had. What I'm trying to say is they could have had this as the main thing. JFK. They could have had JFK on their front page. They could have had this. Are you understanding? Of all the presidents today, they could have had so many. So many. But they had to have the one with Obama. Even if you excluded the early presidents, oh, there's no cameras back then and all that stuff. Sure, they could have had portraits. And second, here we have Obama on the front page on it with 42 numerology, nigger 42, Negro 22, 22 date numerology. I mean, I don't mean to over-explain it, but like sometimes you just have to. It's like, how can you deny it? They could have had anyone else. I'm showing you how they have the connection. Obama, the 44th president, nigger 42, Negro 22, black man 21, 21st day of the year, president 47. He became president at 47 years old. Today is 21/1, 211, the 47 prime. Very clear why Obama's on the front page. And then to add more to it, you can see from his birthday, his past birthday till today. See when he's participating in this fake news by the numbers. 5 months, 17 days, 170 days. Negro 59, 59 is the 17th prime, but 171 days, that's the 18th triangular number. I know race equals 18. There could be more to this I'm not seeing with the ritual, or just with some gematria I just didn't look into. Here we get 190. See, look, this is what I'm saying. 28 weeks and 1 day from his upcoming birthday. Are you understanding this? 28 weeks and 1 day from his upcoming birthday. Obama, by the way, in Jewish gematria equals 84, birthday 8/4. Let's go back and type in nigger again. Nigger equals 42. Today's the day with 42 numerology. Without applying numerology to each digit, just using alphabetical order, nigger equals 60. 281's the 60th prime number. And they chose today, what was it? 28 weeks and 1 day from Obama's upcoming birthday. 281's the 60th prime, nigger 60. I said just to seal the deal, do it from the birthday. So again, they could have had anyone else. They had to have the black president on this date numerology on the front page. Do you understand how this is coded, how it works all the time? See 5G, G's the 7th letter. The differences between 4G and 5G. The big difference is between 47 and 57. There's no difference. They're the Freemasons. Their compass usually set at 47 degrees. 57, Scotch, right, equals 57. They always have to have 5G right here in the propaganda, letting you know who's putting this out. The Scotch Rite Freemason. Jews also equals 57. I didn't even want to click on that. I wanted to see this NBA player, drunk driving. Just kind of glance at it and probably close the video. Chandler Parsons. Plane days may be over following car wreck. This is completely concocted. This came out yesterday too. I might just look at this later and do a video on it if it's interesting. But happened in Florida. They talk about Florida down here. Florida using, or they're at least mentioning Florida. Death, killing, murder numbers in Florida. Always tragedy stuff coming from Florida. And they have this. I said every single week you'll see Florida in some sort of propaganda ritual like this. And some sort of fake crap like this. Either sports or whatever. Let me see who Chandler Parsons is. I have to always look at their skin color. It could easily be white, and that's fine. But most of the time, it's just they're shaming some black men, black man, they're drinking all the time. He has a white guy, sure. That's completely fine. But you know what they love to do all the time with the black people in the sports, shaming them left and right as part of their agenda. You see it again and again and again, day after day. So I have to just check for that. So, but they're definitely shaming this man. Do you not think they're not shaming him? Do you not think they're not shaming white people? White people drinking and driving. I mean, it's absolutely that type of stereotype. They're absolutely shaming white people. They're reckless. They're drunk drivers. They're this young little white guy can't control himself. It's just the same thing. Again, you'll never see one of the you-know-who's being shamed inside the Freemasonic media. Peace out. I do want to say how many days from his birthday it is, but I'll save it for a video. Might as well do a video this evening, if it's even worth doing. Peace out. So I did misread it. He was crashed into by a drunk driver. DD44, D is the fourth letter. Kill 44. I mean, you see how they're still putting this out by the numbers? DD44. They're having the front page with 44 numerology. And then look at the law firm, the you-know-who law firm. Morgan & Morgan law firm. M's the 13th letter, and 1 plus 3 is 4. This has to do with the NBA season, Atlanta Hawks. Obviously, I don't have the information in front of me to piece things together. But again, now you know that this is a thing. You can look into it more if you like to decode more of the sports. I do want to look into this more, like I said. But I want to make the correction. He wasn't the one drinking and driving, at least in the narrative. But again, guys, it's still nonsense. It's still, at the end of the day, putting these people down, negative energy. I mean, if you think this is good, I'm not sure what to say. I'm glad I skipped to this. See, I just randomly skipped to this. I didn't mean for this to show up. The at-fault driver created utter chaos on the roadway, needlessly endangering the lives of countless motorists. Chaos. Order out of chaos, divide and conquer. Those are the mottos. Order out of chaos is the motto of the Freemasons. They always use that word inside their media. I mean, you're seeing it here. Chandler, he might have some sacrifice numbers in his last name at least. Yep, death, killing. See, death, killing, murder, 38. Notice how his name equals 65, 38, and 43, just like Florida, where at least they were talking about. I'm not sure if that's where it happened. Florida, 65, 38, 43. On this blood sacrifice day, they're talking about on the front page. It happened yesterday, the 20th, but they're having the front page today. With blood sacrifice day, Chandler with the death, killing, murder numbers. That's why I even typed his name and said, let's look for these type of sacrificial death numbers to see why it's being used. His name is Chandler Parsons. Parsons, 42, on a day with 42 numerology, talking about this on the front page. Chandler Parsons, 167, the 39th prime, Masonry 39. So yeah, here's a little extra information on this. At this point, we might as well see how many days from his birthday. Might as well. We have everything up already. Just to see how these people are being used. I mean, this guy could be under mind control. Just like doing, he could have really been in a car wreck. And who crashed into him? Not a drunk driver, a Freemason, a patsy for the gang. And he was the 38th overall pick in the 2011 NBA draft. Chandler equals 38. He's now being used in this ritual. Come on, guys! I'd never heard of this guy before. I don't watch the Hawks. I've never been a Hawks fan. I can't even name 2 people on the team because now I can name Chandler Parsons. Letting you know, it's so clear to see. You don't have to know shit about the leagues. Houston Rockets was the 38th overall pick. He played college basketball for the University of Florida, but with the Houston Rockets, he was 38th pick. So let's see We'll see the day of the crash, and it was the 20th. Because look, that's what they're talking about here. 1/20. That's when they're publishing this. We'll just do that. Oh, Wednesday afternoon's wreck. What? Let's just do it from there. That makes sense. Wednesday afternoon. Let me see. Because we had to be accurate and see exactly when they did it. So that's the 15th. 115, killing 115. That's also 15/1. Chandler 151. By the numbers. So from his birthday to that day, where's his birthday again? October 25th. This is past birthday. His 31st birthday. Doesn't basketball equal 31? See how when he's 31 years old now, he participates in a basketball ritual? Real quick, Chandler Parsons also equals 68, like basketball. And again, basketball 22. Today's the day with 22 numerology. So from his 31st birthday till today, 83 days. Death, killing, murder equal 8. Oh, sorry. Death, killing, murder equal 38. The reflection of 83, but murder equals 83. Also 2 months, 22 days. Again, basketball 22. Order out of chaos 222. They're talking about chaos in that video. Order out of chaos equals 222. This is crazy. I'm so glad we did this. Order out of chaos 222. This is what? 2 months, 22 days from his birthday. It's a span of 83 days. Murder equals 83. He's being involved in this type of incident. Again, Chandler 38. Unbelievable. It's also 11 weeks and 6 days. Execution 116. Not counting the end date is 11 weeks and 5 days. 115. Killing 115. Execution 116. Masonic 115. The Bavarian Illuminati 221. So I think we've now looked enough at this so we can know that they're literally doing this as a ritual. And for his career, this was planned for his career. Either he knows or he didn't know. Let's see, they're talking about this China virus with 118 video, death 118. But I think that really helps. Anyone new to this, I mean, you saw what just happened. 83 days from his birthday. Chandler 38, he's in this type of incident. Remember they're talking about chaos? We're 30 seconds in. Order out of chaos 222. See, they're talking about this here. It's a chaotic ritual from the Freemasons. Peace out.